Howdy everyone, it's me once again, the one and only Killer Rodan. And today I'm going to be reviewing an old Western film. It's something from the past, it's something old, obviously. It's obscure, low budget, so it seems like something I'm talking about. This one is called Stormy Trails, which by the way is based on a book, this novel, which I have not read like at all. So I don't know if it's faithful to the story or not. Either way, I'm gonna be talking about. I'm just gonna view this as a movie, obviously. So anyway, let's get into it, shall we? So here we go. There's this one character here, with the aid of others, has this land grab scheme, so to speak, going to basically take over this ranch he really wants to, which is owned by this character named Tom and his kid brother Billy. Since this sort of character knows that there is gold on this property. So basically, to complicate matters, let's just say this character has a henchman file a lawsuit against Tom, and is the kind of thing, of course, gets pretty crazy. So let's just say has Billy cheated in a game of poker and is hiding a certain thing, I guess you can say, over Billy in order to get him to aid this character, I guess the villain, I guess you can say. And plus, this bank does hold a mortgage on the ranch, which is due in a few days. So, in order to basically get the money needed to buy the ranch when the bank forecloses, let's just say this villain character does send three men to rob the bank. One of them is, let's just say, being Spain, who is the main man who, well, one of the men, I should say, who filed the lawsuit. The Tom character is, let's just say, is at the bank when he is being held up and kills the third bandit. So let's just say that, things get rather crazy as it should, because we need drama for these kinds of movies. We need some sort of conflict, obviously. As I said multiple times before, if there's no drama, then there's no conflict. If there's no conflict, then there's no story. And if there's no story, then there's no reason for me to care at all, folks. So the story gets pretty crazy in some ways, which is fine, I guess. I didn't mind it really. And I guess you can say is that the way the story is told, the way that it's done, obviously, it's pretty crazy in the sense that I guess you could say we have to have some sort of adventure in some ways, I suppose, which is fine. And that's the thing. We need to have some sort of, I guess, conflict of interest. Of course, the good guy characters want to do the right thing, but the villain have some sort of plan. Obviously, the villain character wants to do something bad, of course. And let's just say that, this needs to be dealt with. This clearly needs to be taken care of course. So anyway, at the end of the day, I can say that this wasn't too shabby, really. It was quite decent, I should add. And that's the thing, though. It's been on my to-do list for quite some time. And okay, technically this is a notebook, but I'm kind of a to-do list anyway. Oh yeah, here we go. There you go. Whatever. So yeah, the thing is that I would say this one isn't too shabby, I suppose, in a sense that, I mean, yes, it's low budget, of course. So the thing is that they have to make sure they can do with what they could. I mean, not a whole lot of money is being thrown in this picture, I guess, but it's fairly short, I guess, which I don't mind really, actually, but because sometimes shorter is better. Come to think about it, but this wasn't too shabby in the sense that it does get to the point. Really, it doesn't feel like it dragged down on just trivial stuff, I guess. But obviously the story itself is quite solid, as I would say, because of the fact I did like the how this character is in a situation where he has to figure out how to basically um, get himself out somehow, some kind of way, of course. And for what it's worth, uh, I did like this more than some of the more modern stuff, I guess. So, of course, it's quite weird that a lot of people out there want to ignore a lot of these old movies just because they're old, which unfortunately is a bit of a shame because yeah, a lot of these are actually enjoyable. So yeah, I do recommend this if you haven't seen it already. If you're one of those people that like to watch these old Western movies and you just want to watch more, I would suggest to check this out if you haven't already. So there's that. And yeah, this one is pretty wild in its own little way, I guess. I did think that this one is pretty crazy in the sense that the the story itself was trying to have these characters being in a situation where it's tough, I guess you can say, which is fine because you can't make it too easy. If it's too easy to get out the situation, then it would be pretty boring, actually. So there's that. I did think that the characters were fine in the sense that you can see what they were trying to aim for. You can see what they were trying to have for the characters and whatnot. I mean, it's pretty simple in some ways, I guess, but sometimes simple is better. But he does have a good enough story to make it passable, I suppose. At least I think so, anyway. So, like I said, if you have not checked this one out, I say give it at least give it a chance. Anyway, I'll give this film an overall rating of a 7.0 out of 10. It gets a 7.0 out of 10 from me, folks. As always, thanks for watching, and take care. Till next time, see ya. Oh yeah, later.